And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
No lights, though. No lights.
She already lit up.
All right, enough of that.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here on this Thursday night, February 20th, 2025. Real quick, Richard Cookley, thank him always for putting together that anthem for us here for Giant Sports Talk Live. We appreciate you there, Richard. Good job, dude. Well, we are a little bit delayed. I know everyone was watching that Four Nations game. I'm guessing you enjoyed the game, huh? It was pretty close. Went to overtime.
What a game. What a game.
I seen that fish before.
What a tournament, man. What a tournament.
Yep. How about that?
Oh, I'm in a hockey mood, Eric.
I bet.
I'm in a hockey mood.
Attack. Near side to Kunitz. He shoots and scores a rocket slammer from the right wing dot. And the Penguins make it 2-1. I've seen that fish before. Chris Kunitz. And the Penguins creep within a goal. And Sutter turned around. Lucci's put pressure on, but it comes to Bo Bennett. He's into the zone. Goes to Neal. Stick it on the left side. Sutter, he shoots and scores. Brandon Sutter ties this hockey game. It's 2-2. Oh, hopping to Cordova, baby. We're going bowling.
Oh my goodness.
Calls. Honestly, those are some great calls right there.
So Connor McDavid gets the game when he goes. Did you watch it, Eric? You're not much of a hockey guy. You didn't even watch it?
No.
Oh, epic. One of the best sporting nights of the year, man. That was epic. And they did it right. National Hockey League did away with the All-Star game to do this.
Yeah, it's paying dividends, right? Yeah,
better than any pro sport. This was awesome. They did away with the All-Star game this year, and I'm telling you, it won't be back.
Nice. Where do you compare this in with the WBC? Are they pretty exciting? Both of them, they generate some excitement for their relative sport.
I think this is bigger.
This is bigger, you think?
I mean, the World Baseball Classic's on an international stage of sorts.
This is just Four Nations, right?
But this was Sweden, Finland, Canada, USA. But I mean, you got hockey fans all over the world were watching this, and the whole tournament was great. The other night, USA beat Canada 2-1. Tonight goes to overtime, and the man with the big stick, Connor McDavid, man, he got the goal, and a beautiful goal. So it wasn't like it ended on a sloppy little snippy goal. It was a
good one, huh?
Beauty, yeah. And earlier, did you see? Oh, well, you didn't see, guys. I'm sure you saw at the 4-minute 30-second and the 4-minute 33-second of overtime. See the two big glove stops by Jordan Biddington? I thought USA was going to win it. I started off like this earlier because I thought USA had the better goaltender, Connor Hellebuck. But I support winners, so I had to switch that.
You snotty little bastard.
Ooh. Bastard. All right, 3-2. The All-Star game of sorts, if you want to call that. It's over. 4 nations. Canada wins as usual. Eric, Canada owns USA, man. That's why tonight, Team Canada, that is why Canada will never be a 51st state. All right, let's talk some baseball. You're reaching for topics, I see.
Oh, I know. Hey, why not? Here, I'll tell you why I'm talking about it. I saw this this tweet came out from Alex Pavlovic earlier today. Let's take a look at what he had to say. I found it interesting. Landen Roupp will start the first Cactus League game on Saturday, 2 days away. First spring training game, guys. Giants are stretching him out as a starter, and he's in that 5th starter competition. But he's also the guy who can most easily slide into bullpen given what he did last year. So
early prognosis, I think Landen Roupp's going to start. He's a bullpen pitcher, Eric. He's not going to be a starter. They can talk. They're talking a big game. They're whooping it up, but he's going to be the bullpen.
I mean, it's interesting. What makes it interesting is because we all thought it was just going to be a 2-man showdown, so to speak. Birdsong, Harrison, right? Now Roupp is getting thrown into the mix. It's gonna be interesting. It'll be fun to watch it. Again, we've talked about this before, talking about that 5th rotation spot. I'd rather see both Birdsong and Harrison, right? Let's give them a bigger run, see what they actually have. Especially for Harrison, because in 23 he came up right. What is it? The last month or two he came up with the organization, and last year he had his full run. Couldn't really get through the full run of a major league season. I would like to see him get a full run this year just to see is this the guy as advertised? Yeah. Or is there an issue there with Harrison? I don't know. I want to see both Harrison and Birdsong in rotation, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I don't even know. Can
you tell me, Eric, what is your philosophy on this? Why do you think they're even playing games like this, Eric? Why isn't it not number 4 and 5, Harrison and Birdsong? What do we need all this drama for?
I don't know. Look, I like the competition. I have no issues with the competition. We talked about this before. This is going a little bit deeper than the 5th spot, but I thought there should have been a competition for the 4th spot too with Hicks. I thought there should be a competition there. Just don't arbitrarily give it to him. Hey, let's see guys fight for it, and whoever wants it the most, hey, you get after it. But I don't know, man. This is what the Giants are doing. It's going to be fun to watch, though. They don't know what's the. Yeah.
It could be instant.
Sums it up. That kind of sums it up. Again, let's talk about this, Glenn. Out of the 3, who do you think has the best chance? Even though they haven't thrown any spring training games, we really don't know if any of these guys are dealing with anything or they haven't. Because honestly, we haven't heard nothing about how these guys are throwing on the side. No, we've heard all this talk about batting practice home runs, but we haven't heard, hey, Birdsong's bullpens are looking good. Harrison's bullpens are looking good. Roupp's bullpens are looking good. I kind of would like to hear some of that so we could get an understanding. Hey, who's showing it right now and who's not?
Oh, I got it backwards. You got to do it differently. Does that look like an L?
That looks like an L.
Does that look like an L? Is it more lies? For 6 weeks, hey, for 6 weeks, all I heard was Buster Posey saying Hicks is their number 5. Now all of a sudden there's going to be competition. Oh, you might see Roupp. Come on, just what? And I agree. Competition's good, Eric.
Yeah, I like the competition.
Let us know what the hell's going on. Don't change your stance every 8 days.
If you're going to have a competition for the 5th spot, you should have a competition for the 4th spot. That's all I'm saying. That's all. I think that would be better for the club because again, it's You're going to see who's going to rise to the occasion, so to speak. Now, granted, you only do so much in spring training, but good. You still got to go out there and compete. You just can't. I just don't like the people to get comfortable. You got to be out there. You got to be able to perform, and you got to show something.
Well, if you're going to have that competition, and that if that's what you want, then there should be competition all over the diamond as well, Eric, and not penciling guys in. There's either competition or there's not.
Talking to right field. I agree. Right
field, second base. I mean, we're not even hearing anything about it.
Yeah, good question or a good observation. If you, hey, maybe they should be a battle between Fitzgerald and Schmidt at second base. Why not? Is it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt nothing. No one, right? It's not hurting nothing.
I know Eric Romo would like a little competition out there in right field between Yaz and Matos.
Yeah, absolutely.
So if you're talking about the competition with Hicks, now you asked me but didn't let me answer. You asked me a question. You went on.
Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, my bad.
So you think it's going to be
Roupp, Harrison, and Birdsong. Those are your three battling for that fifth spot.
What about Hicks?
Hicks is in the 4. He's already in the 4th spot.
So he's in the 4?
Yes, he's in the 4. It's Webb, Ray, Verlander, Hicks, and then the battle for the 5th.
Well, then it's got to be Harrison. It's his to lose. So you got to say it's Harrison at this point. It's his to lose. You're going to talk about competition. It's his to lose.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I'm surprised though that Hicks would be the number 4. Eric, I don't want to get all wound up tonight after a fun-filled night of hockey, but this pitching staff's going to be this is going to be a problem.
It could be. I mean, again, I keep saying it. It's a question mark. Let's do this. Kyle says, I like Birdsong best long term, but he only has 2 starts and triple. No, Birdsong, does he? Well, maybe he does. I know they called him up. The reason why they called him up, he wasn't even supposed to come up last year, Kyle, for the simple fact that there was injuries, so they had to bring him up. And I thought he handled himself pretty damn good last year. Mm-hmm. He came out of the shoot pretty damn good, and then he had some issues, and then he fixed those issues and he finished the season strong. I like what I saw out of Birdsong.
So did I. Now, but again, Harrison was the starter. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised he's not the number 4.
Who's the number 4?
Harrison.
Well, because it's Hicks. They already promised Hicks. I don't know why.
Oh, they promised Hicks.
They already promised Hicks, man. Whatever.
Suck it up to these guys.
They've established this even before the offseason began. And I didn't like it. And I don't agree with it. I think there should be a competition. But that's what they're coming out with. So this is.
Oh, Robert Rothberg, you're entitled to change your plan. I'm waiting for you to come into the show and tell us we're going to win 76 ball games. You can change your mind.
Right.
See what Robert said?
Now, one thing, I saw that. Now, here's another thing about Birdsong that I like. And this is the guy, to answer the question, I like Birdsong the best out of the 3 right now. And I'll tell you why. He didn't break down. He might have had a little bit fatigued, but he didn't break down like Harrison did. Harrison broke down, right? He had some shoulder issues. He had some ankle issues. Birdsong didn't have any of that. And he looked better last year than Harrison did.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Does that mean anything? I guess it doesn't, because they're gonna make it a competition, and that's fine, whatever. But I'm high on Birdsong. I think we're gonna see how it plays out in spring training. We're doing this a little bit early, but that's fine because we need things to talk about. It's gonna be fun to watch. At least I want to see these guys go out there and compete again. Preferably, I just like to see both.
Now we got games coming up. Well, starting Saturday, taking on the Texas Rangers. I think it's a road game for the Giants. Nonetheless, they're playing Saturday afternoon, Eric, but I don't want guys coming in here starting Saturday night and going absolutely bananas and planning a World Series parade, running naked in the streets. Come on. You see the Dodgers got throttled today? Well, take a look at the lineups.
Yeah.
Guys will be delivering bread in about 3 weeks. Working for the bakery at 5 a.m. delivering bread on the truck. There was guys in the lineup, Eric, I never heard of.
Kyle, to his point, we identified this last year. It didn't make any sense, especially when they brought up Kyle Harrison. It's even before last year, even in 2023. I don't know what it is, Kyle. I think it's in all MLB teams too. They're having an issue having their young pitchers in the minors going the distance. They stopped Kyle every time he had a minor league stop, 75 pitches, done, go sit down. And they never stretched him out, man. And I don't understand what they're doing. All you're doing is you're setting up your pitchers for failure. Look, you're gonna be a big league pitcher, and maybe it's that whole concept of just going 5 innings, but that's just dumb. That's just dumb. Get some endurance out of these pitchers. They did it for years. They could do it again. Maybe you need to stop telling these kids to go max out every freaking pitch. You don't have to do that. How about just be a pitcher rather than a thrower?
You took the words out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Man, dude, it pisses me off.
Exactly.
It can be done. You could still have dominant stuff without blowing out your freaking arm.
I don't agree with Aaron.
Exactly, Mark.
Aaron Gonzalez, he says we need one more great pitcher. I disagree. We need about 3 great pitchers because we don't have any great pitchers. We don't, Eric. Ray, question mark. Verlander, big question mark. Hicks, a bullpen pitcher. More gimmicks. We got Logan Webb, Eric.
I know. That's why I wanted to get freaking. You know why? That's why I want to get Corbin Burns. That's why I was so heavy and
they missed the boat.
Shit all over the place because the Giants needed Corbin Burns.
Yeah, they missed the boat, Eric. Well, they knew what they needed. They knew what they needed. We all do. Needed pitching.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just. Hey, this is what we're having to deal with. This is what we're having to do. And
you didn't want them to sign that pitcher from the what's his name from the LA Dodgers.
Flaherty.
I'd take a Flaherty over Verlander, Eric. Come on, man.
Right? I know. Right?
Don't forget, I'll be keeping an eye on Sagano over there in Baltimore.
Yep. Hey, what's up, Christian? Birdsong, craft pitchers.
Can't sign a 35-year-old pitcher, but you can sign a 42-year-old pitcher.
I know. Birdsong, he's got a fastball that's, it stays 96, 97 up in the zone, which is nice, but he still needs to have a little bit more command. That curveball is devastating. And then Birdsong started throwing that changeup last year, and it was freaking awesome. His changeup was pretty damn good because he hasn't thrown it before, but he figured it out at the major league level, and that's pretty damn impressive. So I like what Birdsong. Harrison, yeah, he's supposed to be a power pitcher, but we saw last year he was sitting around 92, 93. His off speed was horrible, and it was just again maybe because he's fighting injury. I don't know. We'll have to see. He's still young.
My dad used to use the term when I was a kid. You ever hear the term, Eric? Don't be talking tripe.
Don't be talking tripe. Yeah.
You ever hear that?
Roupp, again, he's a 2-pitch guy. Fastball, curveball. That's what he's got.
We do not have a good staff. Maybe it is good, Eric. We don't have a great staff. We got a 500 staff.
I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say great, but let's say it's decent.
It's average at best.
It's decent.
Eric, I swear to God, if we could sneak a peek, launch all the channels each night. Launch a channel. The Blue Jay channel and the White Sox channel. We go in and ask them, what do you think of the Giants pitching staff? Everybody around the league is going to say, it's terrible. But of course, Giant fans think, it's Robert Rothberg. Got a couple of Cy Young candidates in there, Eric, somewhere.
Oh, man. Oh, wait, what is this? Oh, what is... Oh, that's wrong. Oh, that's wrong, dude.
Nobody else was signing Verlander, Eric. Hicks, Hicks isn't a starter. Hicks isn't a starter on any other major league team, in my opinion. He's a bullpen pitcher. Why do we got to play gimmicks all the time?
Yeah.
What is it about gimmicks, man?
And Christian, and this is the issue I had, and I remember you talking about this too. You're saying you think that there's going to be a trade involved, right, in the offseason. Well, it never materialized. I kind of said once they were done at Verlander and then they traded away Rogers, not doing anything with the money. I said, you know what? They're done, and we could see that they're not trading. But you're talking about the abundance of arms. I don't know why they did not use those abundance of arms and try to get a trade done.
Kyle already did it. I already did it right off the bat. Kyle is asking a question tonight.
What's he asking?
He wants the Verlander update.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
And while we're talking about pitching, Eric, can I bring up a little topic with you tonight? So I got a message today. I won't throw names out there, but I got a message. And it was again, 4 or 5 days into camp. Holy crap, Verlander is looking good, man. He's looking good. I said, well, wait a second. Last night, the topic of conversation, and you may still have the video, was the home run by Ramos. And they're like, holy crap. He almost put it out of 2-ball fields. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Well, is Ramos that good? Or is Verlander that good? Because Verlander served it up to him. It was a meatball. So what is it? It can't be both here, Eric. You can't play both sides of the fence.
I get it. I get it. I understand.
But then there'll be guys in the chat say, well, he's just serving up meatballs because it's early in camp. He's just.
But for the batters, it means that they're like the reincarnation of Babe Ruth, right? I get it. That's what I was saying yesterday. It's just be excited about baseball. That's yes, excited about baseball. But let's stop with the nonsense of overhyping stuff that doesn't need to be hyped. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I'm going to hype. I'm going to hype up the fact that I don't think this pitching staff is taking us to the promised land, Eric. A couple of weeks into the season, I think I'm just going to be losing my cool on the show each night.
Wow. Don't lose your cool. Don't lose your cool after 2 weeks. If it's
I'm having chest pain.
After 2 months, okay, then we could. Let's not judge this season by just a couple of weeks. We got to be careful. It's a long season.
I'm judging the season after the first 21 days.
Glenn's gonna just. Who cares? I'm doing it. Niner. Yeah, I don't know. Soon. Let's say soon. Niner.
We're a 10-game road trip to start the season. Then we come home, Eric. After the homestand is over and we look at the stats, that I think that is going to tell you all you need to know about how the season's going to go.
No.
They're not going to go. They're not going to go through the first 20 games of the season and then go, well, Eric, now we're going to turn it on. Now it's getting real. No, you're going to see what we get. And hey, if we go 8-2 in the first 10, well, good. That's great. But I don't see it.
I will make a clearer judgment at the end of May. If you've got 2 losing seasons back to back, it's not looking good. Not seasons, losing months, I should say. Oh, by the way.
Oh, there's a by the way. Mm-hmm.
I got a little information today.
What'd you get?
There's a former Giant who's now a Dodger in Northern California.
There's a former Giant who's now a Dodger in Northern California. He's just hanging out?
Yep.
Well, he didn't want to go to camp? What do you mean?
He was watching a baseball game.
He was watching a baseball game?
Yeah.
But he's an LA Dodger?
Yeah, he's a Dodger.
Dodger Dan?
Nope.
This is a trick question because he should be at camp if he's a Dodger.
That was a hint.
Farhan Zaidi?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He was over there in West Valley watching West Valley Vikings JUCO. Scouts are watching players right now. Robbie Duville.
He's hanging out with Duville. Robbie Dizzle.
Robbie Duville said he saw him out there. The scouts are out there looking at baseball players. So,
wow.
So
I didn't see that coming.
Hey, this Saturday I'm going to be in Elk Grove. Let's see who I can see. That would be awesome. Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
That name just won't go away.
I'll walk up.
No more Farhan talk, okay?
If I see Farhan, I'll walk up to him.
You snotty little bastard.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Yeah, buddy. So it's gonna be fun.
The poor guy, though. Think about it, Eric.
Poor guy, my ass.
No, think about it. Now I'm gonna play. Hey, I'm playing realist. I like to call it as it is. If you're Farhan Zaidi or you're Eric Romo, and you can't go to the local 7-Eleven without being, I mean, that guy you can't even show his face. Poor guy. Jesus.
Hey, I mean, he brought it on himself.
He's much maligned.
It's self-inflicted.
He's much maligned. Unless you listen to KMBR. He's not maligned there, but he's maligned here.
He's maligned everywhere.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him.
I don't. But it's gonna be fun. So I guess the West Valley Vikings, the JUCO, their number 2 pitcher's going Saturday. So maybe there'll be some scouts watching that kid. That's gonna be fun. Looking forward to it.
Oh my God. When did Robert Rothberg become an LA Dodger fan? Our starting pitchers will keep us in every game. I thought he was a Giants fan, Eric.
Glenn, this is who Robert is. You just gotta go with it, man.
I know, but it goes on and on and on. And oh my gosh. Good luck. Hey, Robert, I should get back into the betting game, Eric.
Have fun with that.
Make a few Benjamins off Robert by the end of the season, I think. He's got him going 162-0. So, Eric, I'm going to ask you once and for all, as I so often do. At 11:03 p.m. here on a Thursday, February 20th, are we a 500 ball club with this pitching staff? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes. 500.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Are we above or below 500?
Oh,
well, you said we're 500, so I guess it's not below.
Well, when I say 500, and for me, 500, look, I said they're going to have 84 wins. For me, even though you're just above 500, that's still a 500-ish team. It could be a few games above, few games below, you're 500, right?
Hey, I want a poll. Grab the rosin bag, throw it up there, Eric.
Uh-oh.
Above 500, below 500.
Or what? This is just the team, right?
Yep. With this pitching staff and this team. Now, our topic is pitching, so maybe just word it like that. With this pitching staff, are we a 500 ball club?
Well, it's this. The thing is
above or below? I say below.
I'm just going to say the club. Hold on.
We had a better pitching staff last year, Christian. That's the problem. I think we had a better pitching staff last year.
Let's just make it 3.
I mean, Jesus, so many people, Eric, have Justin Verlander, the second coming of Cy Young for some reason.
Who's high on Verlander now?
Everybody, it seems.
I don't think everybody is.
Oh, a lot of people.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Christian. I think the run support will be a little bit better than it was last year. We'll see.
All right, OG. I'm getting my Shark jersey ready.
It's out there.
All right, we'll see what people think.
Sounds good.
I think now that spring training is underway, Eric, there'll be about an 80%. Yes, we're going to be, yes, about 500. People are going to change their tune now that it's time for baseball. And again, the first 3 weeks is the last week of the spring training is when they really ramp it up. We're going to see guys, Eric, half of the AA team will be playing Saturday.
Yeah, it's not gonna. You're not gonna see the big guys play. So if they do, they're only gonna play maybe have one at bat or something, and that's it.
I only knew 2 Dodgers today, and they each got an at bat. We're gone, and everybody. I didn't know anybody, and the Cubs. I didn't know anybody in their roster.
Yeah,
That tells you the quality of life I have on a Thursday afternoon. I was listening to Cubs baseball.
Cubs baseball.
Yeah. Is somebody banging on the door or the wall? Geez, I'm not that loud tonight.
Champ sent me a hilarious video, but I'll play it later. I don't want to be the Debbie Downer so early in the damn show.
Our boy OG wants me to go live from the MTS place, the stadium.
Stop motion.
Only a couple of days away. Got the Sharks and the Jets, Eric. I'm thinking about. I'm going to head down there. Maybe I'll do a bit of the show. I got to figure out how to do it on the phone though. Maybe you can give me some heads up on that.
I don't know how the phone is. I mean, it all depends on how well your connection is, and usually it's not very well.
Greg did one on the phone. It was spot on.
It wasn't that. No, it wasn't that good. Remember, he was in and out when he was at the local park.
No, the next week he goes, I'm trying this out. He went for an hour and it was spot on. Great great picture quality.
It depends on.
I think he took his laptop and he's.
Here's the thing. Even if it's a laptop, you're still on Wi-Fi, and during a game, a lot of people are going to be, stretching that Wi-Fi pretty damn thin. So you may be kind of.
Yeah, Bobby Miller took 106 mile per hour line shot.
I heard about it, right? Right up the noggin, right? Ooh.
Yeah. All right, Robert. Good luck. What else is going on here? Christian says Padres 4th place. I don't think so because that would mean.
I don't think. That one, I don't know, man.
We're not going to finish.
I think the Giants are right there in 4th place.
We're not going to finish 3rd place.
Again, this is just prediction. That's all it is. Period. Until games are played, we just don't know. On paper, I'm going to say Giants are 4th place.
Harry Carey.
And again, it's not, and I'm not doing it to shit. That's how I feel. I'm not shitting on the team. That's just how I feel.
That's how he feels, guys. That's how he feels. Oh, geez. Hear that?
Dude, mute that thing. Holy crap, man.
Well, 8 messages all about hockey here. Everybody wants to talk hockey with me on. How about that?
Well, the Padres aren't gutted yet. They still got pieces. They still. Matter of fact, they picked up a few pieces. They went out and got there. They got Nick Pivetta. They still have Cease. They still have Michael King. They still have Yu Darvish. They still have a decent bullpen, even though they lost Tanner Scott. Remember, and they only had Tanner Scott last year for 2 months, and that was it. Before that, they still had a decent bullpen. Yeah, you lost. You lost.
Got a better pitching staff. I think Padres got a better pitching staff.
But the Padres are still right there. I mean, I don't see them fading. I just don't.
No, they get too much talent, proven talent.
They do. No, absolutely.
Proven.
Now, does Merrill have a sophomore slump? I don't know. Well, we could say the same thing for Ramos. We could say the same thing for Fitzgerald.
Yeah, but why all of a sudden do people think the San Diego Padres are going to have this big suffering season ahead of them, Eric, when and questioning whether we'll be ahead of them in the playoffs, like in the playoff race, right? 3rd place.
Mm-hmm.
We're the team, Eric, that's a training camp and having a competition for. We got a bullpen pitcher as our number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Padres, these teams aren't having these little gimmicks and we might take Dylan Cease and make him number 3. No, they got their pitching staff and they're ready. They're ready to roll and get their pitchers ready. Let the season begin. And here we don't even. Quite frankly, Eric, if we're having all these question marks about who's penciled in where, there's too many questions as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Too many questions.
Yes.
Kyle says, I know Glenn will hate this, but what do you all think of having Chapman lead off? Not a chance. Not a chance.
Hold on. He's gonna hold on. Here we go. This is what he's trying to say. It lets him hit with no one on and lets Lee hit second and Wade and Fitz hit lower in the order. Stay with me now. Hold on. He's gonna have something else.
Yeah, good point, Ocean. Padres will have a full season of Arise, a 300 hitter, Eric.
Yep.
Yeah, right on, Crusher. Upside down, you're turning me. Ownership upside down as usual.
I think he's going to type something. He's saying stay with him now. The only problem is, this is the thing. Talking about leading off. You only lead off technically at the beginning of the game. As the game is progressing, you don't know where that lineup is going to end or begin on any other given inning. You just don't. So the line, even though you want to lead them off, right? You talk about a typical leadoff hitter. Well, that's usually just to start the game with, to get it going, right? After that, you don't know where you're going to be batting in the line, or are you going to be the first hitter, the second hitter, or the last hitter in any given inning after the first.
Do you agree with me that Lee should be the leadoff guy?
I like Lee as a leadoff.
So
I like Lee as okay. Then he's finishing. He goes, Lee will hit him over. If he doesn't strike out, Chapman will F up the RBI opportunities and let 8 people hit in their natural place in the lineup. It's interesting. Since he doesn't come through in the clutch, we talked about that yesterday.
No.
To start the game off.
There won't be 8 people hitting. If you've got Chapman leading off and Lee batting second or third, then there's 2 people who aren't in their natural spot, Eric. That's not what we should. Then you're down to 7. Things are going to go. It's just. Again,
it's just an idea.
Again, yeah. Why are we trying to reinvent baseball?
Because this is the
Giants trying to reinvent.
Because it's not that. It's just people are trying to think of a best way to hide Matt Chapman's faults, which is getting a hit with a runner in scoring position.
He's not that bad, Eric. Make him a number 5, number 6, 5 or 5. Make him a number 5 or 6. It's all you need. He's pretty rounded, Eric. I mean, he's not putting up. He puts up healthy numbers, not huge out of control, and he still gets 20 some bases last year. The guy's absolutely all-around player. He had a lot of missed opportunities, though.
Champ, I see it. I'm just waiting to play it. I don't want to play it this early because people will get all pissed off. We'll play that towards the end.
Why? What do you got?
It's a video during Willie Adamas's press conference.
Oh.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
All right, Kyle. When all of a sudden, I get your point. He says, I don't think Chapman is a good leadoff hitter. Eric and I don't either. But we don't have one. Lee doesn't steal bases. Now all of a sudden, the Giants have to have a speedster as a leadoff guy, Eric.
No, this is his idea. This is not the Giants' idea. This is his idea.
I know, but the fans now, Kyle's coming out saying that. When have the Giants worried about speed?
Well, that's the problem. They didn't care about speed under Farhan. This is what makes this season a little bit cloudy, murky, right? Clear as mud. Because we don't know what the philosophy of the San Francisco Giants are going to be until the games are starting to be played. Honestly, once the first month of baseball has been concluded, we could kind of get an idea of how the Giants are going to be playing baseball this season. And then until that happens, all we could do is sit here and freaking guess. That's it. Again, it's a whole brand new baseball operations, and we don't know what type of baseball they're going to play. Are they going to rely on the long ball? Are they going to rely on situational hitting? Are they going to play small ball? We don't know.
All right, I'll ask the question.
That's the tough part about this. There's really no
Graham, Stephen Kwan. Okay.
Oh, hell,
the Guardians won't move him.
No. You know when they'll move him?
My boy said, go trade for Stephen Kwan.
Damn.
Who does Cleveland say? Oh, we'll give you Kwan, but we want, because they're going to want better. Yeah. We're not. That's another problem here. We are just not a good trade partner, in my opinion.
Well, we haven't been for a while. That has to change. What is Fitz's strikeout rate? Let's take a look.
The only way I think they would be able to make some trades and get some quality players, they're going to have to give up guys like Schmidt, Matos. But Eric, I'm starting to question after looking at the roster today while I was listening to the first preseason game, the Cubs-Dodgers today. When I looked at the roster, the depth of the roster, Eric, I really don't think they can be trading guys like Schmidt. There's no depth. There's no bench depth, man. They trade away guys like hey, there you go. Matos, Schmidt. Keep Schmidt, trade Fitzgerald. There's no depth here, Eric.
They wanted to know, talking about depth, let's get into it. It's not really depth, but it's Fitzgerald. What was the strikeout rate last year?
More like death.
It was high. It was high. No, he had a fantastic average. Hold on. His average 280 and his on base was 334. It's okay. It's okay. But he struck out. He struck out at almost a 32% strikeout rate. Fitzgerald.
So Fitzgerald's at that. And you know what McRae was.
Yeah, well, McRae needs more work. We don't know.
I like Crushes. Crushes says small ball, Eric. I've been saying small ball, but he says you win with defense and pitching.
Yes, you do.
Well, but the San Francisco Giants can't take that route because they didn't add the pitching.
Yeah, correct.
Oh, my frustrations runneth over tonight, Eric.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what this club does. What was his K rate in the minors? I'll find out. Hold on. Oh, I hate more pages. Minor league stats. Where is it?
Turd thinks that on a quality team, a quality ball club, Jung-Hoo Lee bats 7th, 8th, or 9th, and I don't agree with that either. He's a prototypical top of the lineup guy. Small hitter. He's going to hit hits for his average.
The only thing he's lacking a little bit.
You bat him 7th.
The only thing he's lacking a little bit is his speed. He needs to be. If you're prototypical, you know what I'm saying. You have a lot of speed.
I don't agree. Prototypical maybe is a stretch.
Yeah,
but don't forget, we're less than a year removed from Soler as our leadoff hitter, Eric.
I know, man.
Listen. Given the alternatives, Jung-Hoo Lee ain't so bad, is he?
Right. Where the hell? Yeah, I can't see where to. I'll have to look somewhere else for that. Wait, is it over here? Maybe it's over here now. It shows strikeouts, but it's not showing the percentages. I have to get into something other than Baseball Reference.
Hiroku says pitching and defense. How about some speed and How about some speed and hitting?
Yeah, I know.
How about a few trades? How about sign us some players in the offseason? God, here we are. Eric, I remember you in December. I wasn't jumping on board, but Eric said
I was having fun.
Silence is golden. Don't worry. We'll rebuild this, retool before training camp's here, Eric.
I know.
Training camp's here. That's
Mike wants to know who's your fifth starter.
Scuttled.
Let me ask you this, Mike, because we already answered it. Glenn, you kind of who'd you pick?
Harrison.
You want Harrison? I want Birdsong. Who do you like, Mike? Birdsong, Harrison, or Roupp? Who do you like?
Lose, right? Harrison's to lose. In my opinion, all right, if Hicks is your number 4 starter, then he has taken the job from Birdsong. So it's Harrison's to lose.
Right.
What say you, Mike O?
Birdsong. All right. There you go. I like it. There's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, there's either Roupp, I think needs a little bit more run, so to speak, to get stretched out to be a starter. But that's why they're starting him on Saturday. Maybe he's in the works. I don't know. Going to be interesting.
See, you don't know Daniel. Daniel, if anybody's in the show, I'll bring it up. Daniel says Ray might bounce back. Second season after Tommy John is usually full strength. Well, Could be a second. Could be a second Tommy John. We don't know.
Yeah,
We don't know. You're throwing darts.
Look, and the first thing
He
he
said
might. Hold on. He said might.
Might.
So,
Might.
and that's good. I agree. He might. We don't know. I don't see another Tommy. Usually when you get a Tommy John, it lasts for a while. You don't normally see back-to-back Tommy Johns in 1 year unless your name is Walker Buehler. But and look, Shohei Ohtani, he's had 2 Tommy Johns. So it's not like it's out of the realm of possibility that it could happen, but it's rare. Correct, Daniel. I made sure.
Yeah. Hey, you had a nice. I didn't catch the end of the show. I had to run and do my radio show last night, Eric. You wrap things up with Paul. Paul.
That was good stuff.
Paul, we got to ask Paul. Is this a 100-team win? He seems to think this team's loosey goosey, ready to roll.
No, he was pretty. I think, in the text it's a little bit different, but I think here live he made some pretty good points. No,
Jung Woo Lee might hit 326 this year, Eric. He might.
Oh my gosh, would you imagine? You see what MLB they're predicting him about almost 300.
Oh, I think he's a 300 hitter. Ramos might hit 30 plus.
He might.
Wilmer Flores might be second on the team in home runs this year. Verlander might. Yeah, he will. All right, he'll get hurt. Ray might have a good year.
Yeah, I know. That's what it is. I mean, that's how it is in spring training. It's all hopes and dreams, man.
You know why it's hopes and dreams? You know why, Eric?
More so with the Giants. It's more so, yes.
Tommy is calling the spade a spade, Eric. This is why we're a 500 team. Roupp. When did we see Roupp? I think we saw Roupp the day wandering around the ballpark when Duvall got sent down. He's not. Jesus, we're resting our hopes on. He might be. He might win 17 games. Eric, come on.
He only came in because of injury, right? I don't think he was ready last year. I don't think, to be honest with you, Birdsong got caught up early, but I think he showed something, even though he wasn't ready. I think he showed something. That's why I'm high on Birdsong. And Roupp's got to get I think who mentioned it? Someone mentioned that he has to get a third. Oh, Kyle, he has to get a third pitch. You can't just live with the fastball and curveball. If Roupp can develop a changeup or something, I think he'd be really well. And again, he's got to be able to command it as well.
When are we going to get a look at Whisenhunt?
I don't know. Where is he in the pecking? That's a great question because I think he's kind of far on the because look what the Giants have.
I never hear his name.
Who do they have ahead of Whisenhunt? I mean, you got Mason Black, you got Tristan Beck. You got Keaton Wynn. I mean, you got all these guys ahead of him. You got Roupp.
It doesn't matter, Eric. If you're talking about, it's got to be this big competition, well, why are you throwing his name out there? He can be in that competition, can't he?
He could, but I think he needs more time. And I think he needs – because Birdsong has already got time in the major leagues. Harrison's got time in the major – all those other guys have – MLB time, so they kind of know what it's about. Whisenhunt doesn't.
Don't go overboard with the Landen Roupp stuff, because I remember last year this time, everybody would, oh my God, Mason Black. Dan?
Yeah. No,
Cucamonga over there, he was all about, Mason Black. Oh, I got to draft him. Oh my God.
A lot of people were high on Mason Black. And again, a lot of people are high on Harrison. And has he really shown anything yet? No, he hasn't. Is he young? Yes, he is. So, you got to take that in consideration when you're looking at these kids.
Yeah, but Harrison did too, didn't he, Eric? Harrison
in 23. In 23.
Okay, so in their rookie seasons, each of them had a 12K. So what makes Birdsong better than Harrison?
And the thing is, it's one game. And I don't look at single games. You got to look at the season in totality. Yes, it's nice to see some of those key moments in a season. Absolutely. But if you really want to get an understanding of what the player is doing, you got to see them play for a fairly long time to understand where they're coming from. Carson Ragsdale.
I think Verlander's got to worry about himself. Enough talk about, he's going to do this and all the young guys. He's going to huddle around their locker and teach them a few things. He's got to worry about staying healthy and keeping a job, Eric.
I tell you what, maybe he'll. Hold on, let me see. Let me see something real quick, guys. That's still going on. I gotta have fun with this.
You do that, and I'll remind everybody about our number one sponsor tonight, Eric. Let me do that.
Go for it.
Okay.
What can I say that I haven't already said about bettercreditcards.com? It's a website. You go there to get a better credit card. Okay, that's really probably all I need to say for most of you, but I still have time left, so how about this? At bettercreditcards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. Bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
That should have been my question earlier on in our History of Giants shit show live, Eric. I'm just catching on now. You brought it back. I just noticed.
Hold on. Oh, shit. I didn't mean that. Oh, my bad. Good God.
Did anybody else notice? It's Giants Shit Show Sports Talk Live.
My bad. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'll tell you what.
So I'm going to ask you, Eric.
What? You hold on. I got it. You want to know what Verlander is going to teach the young guys? That's what he's going to teach the young guys. Right? I think that's what Verlander can teach the young guys.
Yep.
Come on, right?
Yep.
To be funny, you got to have a little bit of truth to it, right?
Like the girl at bettercreditcards.com asks, Eric, what stage of life are you in? he should be retired by now.
Mike, he was on the 2017 Astros team. The team that was accused of banging trash cans.
I don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day. Eric, let's be reasonable about the situation, though. Let's be reasonable. Think about it.
Not reason.
We rarely are, so let's take advantage of the situation right now and be reasonable. Eric, we signed a 42-year-old pitcher, and I ask you again, is that the best we could get? Is that the best we could get? Is that what we're throwing out there? That's my concern.
Look, I told you who I wanted. But the Giants want to go a different way. Hey, they're the ones making those decisions, and all we can do is sit here and judge it. That's all we can do.
A lot of Farhan, a lot of old Giants philosophies, Eric. Why are we talking about Hicks coming out of the bullpen again? Why have we got a 42-year-old pitcher? I'm telling you, Eric, I can't waver on this. I think our pitching staff is in the bottom 25%. I think it's going to be horrendous.
Man, you're really calling it bad. I don't think it's gonna be a tire fire. I don't say it. I think that they're gonna hit 84 wins. They will be better than they were last year.
I think it's going to be bad, and then a tire fire once we see our injuries pop up.
Now that's a whole different story, man. I'm not going to even get into that. But yeah, if there are significant injuries, well, that's going to be with any team. But yeah, more so with the Giants, just because they don't have necessarily the depth. Because again, with any position, to be honest with you, I would say the only position that you may be able to get away with, I sort of, kind of, maybe first base, because I guess you could call up Bryce Eldridge early if something like catastrophic happens. But
I don't see it. I don't see it, Eric, because you know what would happen? They've got Wilmer. They're going with the two-man first base, right? If one gets hurt, the other will just play.
Man, maybe.
Are you questioning my knowledge, Eric?
Maybe, little bastard.
Uh-oh, what do we got here?
You bastard.
Bastard. Look at this guy. We got photos. check out the Giant Sports Talk Live email there, Glenn. Someone showing their baseball cards.
Don't want to work. I just want to bang on the drum all day.
Oh yeah, Christian. I've said it. I think the Giants will be better than they were last year. Are they going to be a wild card team? No, they're not. Period. That's me. Could they have done better in offseason?
You got a Landen Roupp Chrome.
Yep.
We can do without.
It's autographed.
Roupp and Bailey.
Yeah, that one's an autograph. Look at
I
that.
know, but if he wasn't overweight, I'd be interested, but I'm not concerned.
I don't think he's not overweight now. He was overweight last year.
Oh, he was overweight last year. That's God, then I'm all in. 95 wins.
There you go.
Can't see it.
What do we got here?
I mean, you stick around long enough, you guys are going to realize what a quality baseball player looks like, Eric.
Oh, good God.
I'm telling you. And there you go. There's two solid players going to win some games for you. A number one pitcher, number one hitter right there. Hanging out together because they know they're the best. The cream rises to the top, Eric. The best hang out together. There they are. It looks like Wilmer's doing a little running. Look at the green grass all over his uniform, Eric. He's diving for balls. He's running into the outfield. He's stealing bases. Well, maybe not stealing bases, but anyway.
All right, okay. So who hits more home runs? Flores or this guy?
Oh my God! Oh my! He didn't even hit the ball. He hit the tee. He went out. Oh my God!
What do you think?
Tonight's Youngsters Baseball Home Run Clinic has been canceled because we lost all the balls.
He hits dingers. Yep. There
They got to go find them.
Yeah, I know. That went.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's the kid. Look at that. That's so freaking awesome.
I dare you to do it.
That's so
You
awesome.
can pull that off, Eric.
No.
Yeah, throw a little wig on you, a little beard. I think Eric could do that.
No.
I don't know. Be close.
No.
Anyway. I'm not buying in this year, Eric. I'm panicking.
Don't panic.
Well, you're panicking. You're up there behind the taxi cab. You got look at
Yeah, I'm worried, man.
you're nibbling your fingers down to a nub there.
Look at, I'm hiding behind Posey's car there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was
man.
Farhan's car. Wait a sec, is it? President? No, that's
There
that's
you go.
Farhan's car, Eric. He's making a quick getaway.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Guys, you guys think we got a quality pitching staff? We need more of this, Eric.
Oh my God.
All right, let's get serious. That's what we need.
Hey, how about a little bit of this? There we go. How about a little bit of that? Goodness gracious, man.
Oh, Eric, a couple of months. How about a little more of this right here?
Yeah, it's coming. Yep.
Hard to believe that was, geez, but 9 months ago, eh? 8, 9 months ago.
Yep. Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Yeah.
But you know what we did? Did a lot of heavy lifting. Heavy lifting.
I ain't as good as I once was, but I was good as I ever was. Man, you know I can't.
5 times. And they got to be full.
Oh, shit. Ooh. Hell no. Get this shit.
Oh my God. Oh man, it gets me every time. Every time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't be like this.
Just checking what we got in here. I still think the best one is right here. Yeah, best pitcher, best hitter. Right there. That's it. That's our season in a nutshell. Right there, Eric.
Season in a nutshell. Look at that. Even Wilmer's even got grass stains on his leg.
What have I been talking about, guys? See, I told you Eric doesn't listen to me.
I didn't even. You said that. I didn't even hear you. I was looking for stuff.
I don't know why I bother.
Okay, should I show you this damn video? Okay, I got sent this to me, guys. This is not me. It was sent to me.
Hey, I got one more because I think it's fitting, Eric. You know why I think this is going to be a scary season?
Giants fans, it's scary that the Dodgers won the World Series. We're coming back next year. Ooh.
Just so you can kind of put things in perspective, that's little Hunter Pence, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's little Hunter Pence.
He's a little Hunter
Fortunately,
Pence.
when he said we're coming back next year.
Giants fans, it's scary that the Dodgers won the World Series. We're coming back next year. Ooh.
That was a great video, by the way.
We're coming back.
Yeah, Champ. We'll go ahead and play it. See, Champ. See that Champ 1717? He's the one that sent me this, guys. So if you guys have any issues, take it up with Champ. You're going to have to listen. Don't look. Just listen. Well, actually, you got to look too. Hold on. I forgot. There's some.
Make up your mind.
Just listen.
Out here, and obviously he's not gonna be done bringing guys here that.
Well, he brought Verlander in.
Yeah.
I know that's what you had in mind all along.
It didn't age too well. Like I said, you got to have a little bit of truth to be funny. All right.
Now in the Giants Chat with more Katna.
I think we signed little Hunter Pence.
There you go.
Get him early.
There we go.
Get him early, Eric. He can swing. Show the folks at home how he swings the bat.
Oh yeah, again? Oh yeah, here. Let's do that one. Where is it? Hold on, let me find it. And there you are. Yeah, watch this kid.
Yep.
There you go. Oh,
always a good crack off the bat when he swings the bat, eh? Nice swing. Have you ever met the dude?
Who? Little Charlie, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Met him at a River Cats game in 2023. Hot as hell at that game.
Couple more.
But it was me, senior, Charlie. We were watching Harrison go out there and pitch a rehab game. Yeah, it was fun.
Except couple more years, he's not going to like when you call him Little Charlie anymore. Just saying, Eric.
Yeah, I hear you.
Robert Rothberg. There's nothing better than Giants baseball. I think there's about 23 other teams that are saying that they got better than Giants baseball.
Ibrahim's plotting. Look at that. Senior, hear me out. When Char turns 16, we all go to the Dominican Republic and give him a fake name, adjust his age down a few years, and watch the signing frenzy begin. There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Carlos Lapince. Oh my God. Carlos Lapince. Gosh. You know what? Why the hell not? Let's do this.
Have you got any good songs lately? Been quiet on the songs.
No.
Nothing.
It's been dead, dude. Have you noticed a lot of Giants talk is kind of slowing down.
Yeah,
slowing down.
It'll ramp up in a couple of weeks, Eric.
Yeah, it'll ramp up. Exactly. All right.
What was that song that caused such a great stir a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, the Posey one? Yeah.
Break out the Posey one. I want to hear the Posey one.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about we do this?
You got them all hidden. I'm going to have you in.
Why not? Oh, you know what I need to find?
I got a pocket full of quarters and I'm headed to the arcade.
Throw the link out there.
I don't have a lot of money, but I'm going to bring everything I made.
Maybe Dilly will come in. I want to hear, since we're talking, because Dilly loves talking pitching, man. He pitching is his forte.
Canada's the home of the double-double, Eric. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Tim Hortons double-doubles. Yep. I had a Tim Hortons coffee today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, can we?
Senior softball games remembers that one, does he? The group 10cc, they morphed into 10cc was big in the 70s, Eric.
Big in the okay.
Yeah, 10cc in the 70s had The Things We Do for Love. Oh, the things we do for love. Then they morphed into a group called Buckner and Garcia.
Buckner and Garcia.
Yeah. Because I got Pac-Man fever, driving me crazy, driving me crazy.
Trying to find something.
I'm going to play a little Pac-Man after the show, Eric.
There you go.
Oh.
I know it.
That's what we
I
need.
got it.
That's what we need for after our big losses, Eric.
This is what I wanted right here. This is what I wanted. Here we go.
I'm going to have to clean out the sound effects, get some fresh ones.
Here we go. Where is it at? It's right here.
Shall we play a game?
Oh.
Yes.
I think I missed them.
Yeah.
You know what that's from, right?
I just watched that movie like Friday.
You did?
Yes.
Did you really? No kidding. No kidding.
You know what? What was the computer's name?
The Whopper.
No.
Whopper. Oh, you're talking about thermonuclear war.
What was the computer's name?
What do you mean the computer's name? You talking about the name that
he named the computer.
He named the computer. Dag, I know what you're talking about now.
Big one in the NASA there that was called the Whopper.
That was the Whopper. Yeah.
But he named the computer after his dead son.
His dead son, yes. What was the dead son's name? I can't remember, man.
Can't remember?
Can't remember.
Began with a J.
I don't have it.
Okay, think about it. Answer coming up. You guys can think about it as well.
So here we go. I hate we have to adjust that one. I hate
play
to talk.
a game?
Oh.
I think I missed them.
Remember the movie?
Yeah.
You know the name of the movie?
Which movie?
That movie.
Yeah, War Games, man.
Well, I just
100%.
watched it.
That's funny, man. Thermonuclear war. What's up, Dilly?
What's up?
It's going, man. You're high on Roupp, right?
Yeah, I like Roupp. I like Roupp a lot.
You really think he's going to be the fifth? You think he wins the fifth spot, or you think it's going to be Harrison?
I absolutely don't. Yeah. But I think
he's got upside, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think he definitely has the potential to be in the rotation at some point, but he's not going to. Unless Birdsong goes out and just falls apart, I think he's the runner-up to Harrison. I think I agree with Glenn in saying that it's Harrison's job to lose. And then because he's the incumbent,
right?
Which is not saying much on that front, but nonetheless, he is the incumbent. But that being said, and God forbid, injuries happen.
Yeah,
if Harrison gets all sore or Birdsong dings something up, whatever.
Verlander.
Yeah, like I guess that's a good point as well. Any one of those guys gets dinged up in spring training, then they absolutely could start looking at a guy like Roupp a little bit more seriously.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
There you go. Dilly, can I ask you a question? This is something I was asking Glenn about this too.
Mm-hmm.
And we really don't have a really good answer because no one's reporting on this. You know how we're hearing a lot of all this hype about freaking batting practice home runs, right? With the batters.
Yeah.
How come we're not hearing anything about what's going on in these bullpens with the pitchers? You're not hearing, hey, Birdsong's been looking good. Harrison's been looking good. Hicks is better than ever. Webb is command. You know, we're not hearing anything on the pitching side. We've heard a little bit about Verlander. Verlander looks good, but we're not hearing anything. I mean, do you
I feel
have
like
any
it's
concern
hard
that you're just not? I mean, because they could see something in a bullpen, right? Hey, maybe he needs to be doing this or that. I don't know.
I feel like it's hard to like quantify a bullpen session over.
Sure. Well,
like,
are they locating? Maybe not necessarily their stuff, but are they locating?
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like
maybe not,
because a home run's a home run is a home run is a home run. Obviously, you're going to be able to see that, and it's very black and white. It is what it is. But you can go out and like pitchers. It's just different. It's a totally different thing, and obviously, like you guys have been saying, don't put stock or a whole bunch of stock into.
No.
Oh, they hit home runs. Whatever.
I know,
cool.
it's dumb.
Because all the pitchers that they're hitting home runs off of are like 70% right now. Maybe.
I know that.
So
thank you,
like,
Dilly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, look, I'm all about being excited about baseball. I'm excited. You're excited. Glenn is excited. But let's be reasonable in some of these takes that the media is having. It's like, come on, man. It's just it makes it look it's bad.
Yeah. Wait, don't get me wrong. It's fun to watch them like
immediately
get hot right off the start.
Right.
But no, you don't need to put any stock into that because, like I said,
right.
the pitchers they're hitting. If anything, it should be just as bittersweet or bitter as it is sweet because it's like, okay, Willie Adames hit a home run off of Verlander in his first at bat. It's like, well, okay, Adames hit a home run. That's great. But Verlander gave up a home run. So
exactly. That's what I said yesterday. It's like, you got to look at the other way, too. Don't sit there and say, Willie Adames. Oh, but who did he hit it off of? Exactly. And that's what I said that last night.
Yeah. So it's like,
come on.
Whatever. And as far as the bullpen and the pitchers and all that kind of stuff go, the only thing that I would want to hear is if the guys like Birdsong and Harrison and like Hicks to an extent are like, oh man, yeah, they're looking real good. Like I would want to hear something like that from the younger guys. Webb is going to do what Webb does.
Right.
Ray, Verlander, they're all they've got their routines. It's kind of like looking at someone who wakes up for a 9 to 5 and being like, oh yeah, this morning they cooked their eggs a little extra good. It's like they did a real good job on their toast this morning. It's like they've gone through this a bunch of times. So it's not like there's anything special to report in that regard.
Right. Hey, Glenn, I don't know. I know I see what you're doing. Let me go warm up my coffee.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I was just going to say by popular demand.
All right. Hey, I'm not leaving you. I'm just going to warm up my coffee. I'll be right back.
This is a hiatus. He's taking a hiatus.
Yeah. So what do you think of our pitching staff there, Chardal?
Hey, Glenn. It's great showing the show, by the way. And I'm a big fan of the Giant Sports Talk Live.
I know. Okay, so answer my question.
So I think the Giants, I think we have good pitching, but it could be better. We could add a little more pitchers to make it more better.
More better. All right.
And currently it's not that way,
I got it.
We missed out on Corbin Burns. We could have gotten Corbin Burns. We could have signed Burns.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with you.
We could have signed Burns. I mean, if we would have signed Burns, we would have added much more depth to our pitching roster, pitching rotation.
There you go.
But we missed out on Burns. That was a signing that I feel bad about.
Yeah.
We really needed him. What about Dilly? What about you? Like, if we would have signed Burns, do you think that it would have impacted our pitching rotation if we got Corbin Burns?
Absolutely. I think it would have been very good, but I also feel like in a lot of ways it's going to allow dudes like Harrison and Birdsong and Roupp and all them to kind of get an opportunity. But if you're trying to split that gap between like, are we winning now or are we not? Or are we winning in a couple years? And if you sign Burns right now, then you're winning now. And if you don't, then you're winning in a couple years. And so that's just where we're at.
Charnold, do you know they're already playing baseball? Did you know they're already
I didn't know they're playing baseball already. Spring training.
They are.
Now, a Giant Sports Talk Live scoreboard update.
Baseball's already started.
Cubs beat the Dodgers 12-4 for what it matters, but at least the teams are on the field, and we're going to be playing Saturday, Chardal.
Eric, it's great being on the show.
What's up, Chardal? How you doing, dude?
How are you? Long time no see.
Long time no see, Chardal. What are you up to, dude?
I got to warm up my coffee. I'll be right back.
What were your thoughts on the Dodgers getting the win over the? What were your thoughts on the Cubs getting the win over the Dodgers?
I tell you what, I'm gonna be truthful with you, Chardal. I did not give a shit whatsoever about that game. I was a little bit busy on Twitter, taking care of other business rather than worrying about spring training baseball between the Dodgers and the Cubs.
I'm gonna be going to Giants Fan Fest.
Right on. Who are you gonna go see?
I want to see Adames.
You're gonna go see Adama. What are you gonna do when you see Adama?
I want to get an autograph from Adames.
You gonna get a picture, man?
A picture and an autograph.
There you go, man. Hey, right on, man.
Every time I come on the show on Giant Sports Talk Live, it brightens my mood.
It brightens your mood. You know,
if I'm having a bad day, I come on the show. I feel happy when I entered the stream and I left the stream. I leave happy when I go when I come in the stream, and I leave happy when I exit the stream.
And you know, Chardal, every time I always wonder, you know, are we going to be able to make Chardal happy today? There's times we just can't bring it on the show because, you know, we got stuff going on. But always in the back of my mind, I'm always like, you know, I hope I make Chardal happy. And look, mission accomplished. We make you happy anytime you come in here and watch us do our thing. Appreciate it.
It's always great. Like, I just like I just like your show on YouTube. I mean, you talk everything about Giants baseball, and every time I come in, I get to talk to Dilly. Dilly's a great guy. I like him. He has so much stuff to talk about the Giants.
Yeah, man.
I try and bring what I know about the team too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even though I don't know that much.
I tell you what, Chardal, speaking of which, title today is who has the upper hand for the 5th spot in the Giants rotation. Who do you want to see get that 5th spot?
Logan Webb.
You want Logan Webb to have that. Man, I tell you what, Chardal, you're coming up with something that's absolutely freaking amazing. You know how it's amazing?
How is it? What is amazing?
Because if he is in the 5th spot, not only will he
Pepsi just blew out my nose again.
Hold on, Glenn. Can you please let Eric finish before you jump in?
Don't pull that. Don't.
That's good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I tell you what, this is awesome. So Logan Webb will be the Giants' 1st starter and 5th starter. He is going to go back to back. He is going to hark back to the days of the early 19th century. Dude,
back to back.
That is absolutely fabulous. Logan Webb, you're number 1. Logan Webb, you're number 5. I like it. You know what I think? I think that might be the title of our show tomorrow. Logan Webb is our 5th and 1st spot in the rotation. I like it.
Can I come on the show tomorrow?
What was that? Chardal, you don't come. Look, you don't come in doing. Can I come on your show? No, that's no. Hey, can I come on your show?
You got to share the love. You know what? You owe Dan a visit tomorrow.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, yep.
Dan was just saying to me the other day. He says, "I haven't heard from Chardal lately. Come on."
And you know who else? Greg. Skaters on Baseball. I think they said, man, we would love to have Chardal come on our show. He adds that gravitas that may be lacking.
Greg's channel they put you on for a show, they put me on for a show. How we ever got on there and Chardal hasn't been on, I have no idea, Eric.
Chardal Chardal, why aren't you going to Skaters on Baseball, man?
I'll go on his show one time if he invites me.
Well, you got to get in a chat if he doesn't know. Look, yeah, see? Hey, look at that. Greg, man, he's stepping up. He said, hey, he'll throw out the link. Yeah. You can get over there and you can get on Skaters on Baseball. Do you skate?
I don't skate.
Have you ever skated?
No.
Do you know what a skateboard is?
I know what a skateboard is.
Okay.
Have you ever been on ice skates before? Can you skate?
I can skate.
Can you skate better than me?
No.
Oh, how do you know? You've never seen me skate.
I went ice skating.
I bet you if we had a race, and I don't want to brag, we should have we should do that. We should start doing live gimmicks, Eric. Speaking of, the Giants are going to all for gimmicks. We should. They have that. It's probably gone by now. They have that skating rink down at the square, and we should have a contest, videotape it some night. I'll go down there, 3 laps. I'll skate backwards, and Chardal can skate forwards and see who wins the race.
Hey, would you be up with that, Chardal?
I would be down for that.
Dude.
Up for it, down for it. Just show up for it.
Let's go, man.
I'll skate. I have to go backwards. I can't turn around. I'll skate backwards. You can skate forwards.
And see who wins. 3 times, right?
3 times.
3, is it 3 laps or?
Or do you want to just make it 5 times?
No, 3 laps.
They got to be full. I've seen that fish before.
That's one thing I can do, Chardal. I can skate.
Right on.
Eric?
Okay, so Chardal. Let's get the brass tacks. Who is your 5th starter for the San Francisco Giants? Is it going to be Harrison, Birdsong, or Roupp?
I'm going Kyle Harrison.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Speaking of slap shot, Chardal, you would have been perfect for that. Have you ever seen the movie Slap Shot?
I've heard of that movie Slap Shot.
Oh, you would. I think Chardal would be perfect. Have you seen the movie Slap Shot, Eric?
No, I have not. I've heard about it, but I haven't seen it.
Wicked. I could see you like a Hanson cousin.
What the hell?
They should have created a character called the Hanson's cousin. It could have been Chardal.
Oh, the Hansons. Those are those 3 guys, right?
Yeah, the 3 guys.
Glenn,
yes, sir.
What were your thoughts on Team Canada getting the 3-2 win over Team USA in the 4 nations face-off? It was a great game.
Yeah,
you watch hockey? Eric, do you watch hockey yourself?
Who, me?
You watch hockey yourself?
No, I haven't. I used to back in the day, but not now.
Chardal's he asked me a question. He goes right to you.
What were your thoughts on the win for Team Canada?
Well, I thought the better team won. Jordan Biddington had a hell of a series. I thought the number 1 goaltender in the entire tournament wasn't Jordan Biddington. Who do you think was the best goalie in the tournament? I'll throw it back to you, Chardal. Who's the best goalie?
Jordan Binnington was the best goalie for Team Canada.
He was the goalie. But do you think he was the best goalie in the tournament?
I don't think he was the best goalie in the tournament. I think there were other better goalies out there.
I think there was one. I think Connor what's his name? Hellebuck. I think Hellebuck's a better goalie. But like I said to Eric earlier, did you watch the game? If you did you see the 2 glove saves at the 4:30 and 4:33 mark?
I didn't watch the game, but I didn't see those.
Oh, Chardal, you're letting me down. You didn't watch the game?
No, I watched the game on Disney Plus.
Oh, on Disney Plus.
They own ESPN.
So I have a Disney Plus subscription, and when I went to Disney Plus, the game was on there.
Why was it on Disney Plus?
Because they have a partnership with ESPN now.
Oh.
So if you go on Disney Plus, you get all the Disney movies, and you get all the sports games on there.
Yeah, up here in Canada, it was on like 14 channels. You just click through the clicker. I'm like, I ran out of batteries in the clicker. It was like game. It was like Pac-Man. Game. It was everywhere. But Chardal, I think Canada had the better team. But once you go to overtime in the champion, there was like game 7 overtime, Chardal. Next goal wins. Could have been either club. Canada won. I was ready, Chardal. Look, I'm going to give you a little piece of advice, Chardal. If you're watching a championship game, winner take all, game 7, right? So today it was Canada and USA, Chardal, right? Right. Okay. So Chardal, what you got to do is you do what I did. You start the game. Naughty little bastard. Yeah, I don't know what you was that directed at, but that's how I started the game, Chardal.
And I thought it was a great game. It was entertaining on both sides. I wanted USA to win because I'm a massive USA fan, but I got to give credit to Canada. Like they played their heart out in this game. Like I can't disagree with Canada at all.
I got to ask you a question, Chardal. You go to some Sharks games, and if you follow this international hockey, like Canada, U.S., the big rival, why does Canada always dominate the United States?
I don't know why. They're just a better team. Like they just have much better players on their roster. I mean, like they got so many great teams on their plane. They got Connor McDavid, Edmonton Oilers. They're a good team. I mean, no disagreement about that. They're just a good hockey team. I mean, we got players on USA too, right? We got Austin Matthews on USA from Toronto Maple Leafs. So, it just I mean, it was close. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be this close. I hoped it would be way more high scoring. 3-2 was only a 1-goal win for Canada.
Chardal, I got good news for you, buddy, before I let you go. Guess where I'm going Monday?
Where are you going on Monday?
Can you see that?
I don't see that. Are you going to the Sharks and Winnipeg Jets game up in Winnipeg, right?
Yeah. Now, who do you think? Now, let's take a look at the statistical analysis of this game. The Sharks have won 15 games.
Oh, that's crazy.
The Sharks almost have as many losses as the Jets have wins.
When looking against San Jose and Winnipeg, I have to go with Winnipeg winning this game.
Oh, you're going out on a limb on that one.
I got to go Winnipeg because Winnipeg has a 13-14 record. Sharks have a 15-35 record. Sharks probably have the worst record in the NHL, right? I'm going Winnipeg to win that game. I'm going Winnipeg winning 9-8 Winnipeg.
Am I looking at that right? Is that hockey? Does that goaltender got 34 damn?
I was just going to say.
Holy
shit. 34 wins, 7 losses, and a 2 goals against average. But Chardal is coming in strong tonight. He says, Connor, you stink. You're going to give up 8 goals.
Ooh.
He said 9-8. I think it's going to be 6-2.
I tell you what.
Actually, it could be closer. I'll go 6-3. And you know why?
I'll change my prediction.
I think they give Connor the night off against the Sharks. Coming off this tournament, he's played a lot. This is a great game for the Jets to play their backup goalie, Mike Comrie.
So I'm changing my score prediction. I'm going to go, instead of 9-8 Winnipeg, I'm going to go 5-4 Winnipeg.
Oh, you can't change your mind.
I'll stick with 9-8 Winnipeg then. I won't change my mind. I'll stick with that prediction.
I thought you picked the Shark. You got to be like Robert Rothberg. It's Sharks. There's nothing but the Sharks.
Sharks got more draws.
More draws.
They got more draws. They got 7.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Chardal, it's been a lot of fun, buddy. We'll talk to you next week. Hey. Maybe we'll get you on Monday after I come back from the Jets game. How about that?
I'll see you. We can do Shark Bites.
We'll do that. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Hey, Eric and Glenn, it's great coming on the show, and Dilly as well. I'll see you after the Sharks. After you come back from the Sharks versus Winnipeg Jets game.
You snotty little bastard.
All right.
And Eric and Glenn, one thing before I leave, you know the Jets and the Sharks were. If you watch West Side Story, the musical West Side Story, the Sharks and Jets were both gangs. They were two gangs.
The Sharks
and that's
and the
why the
Jets?
Sharks and the Jets is all. I always think of West Side Story. Leonard Bernstein, West Side Story.
Chardol, I got it. Chardol,
hands down. That is one of the best musicals ever. I love that musical.
I'm giving
West
you a
Side
high
Story.
five, man. That's
a hell of a
material.
That's a hell of
Yeah,
a
the
pull
Sharks,
right there.
they're actual gangs. Like, I know my stuff. The Sharks are a gang in the movie, and the Jets are a gang.
You want answers?
They
You
fight with
can't
each other in the
handle
movie.
truth.
You know,
There you go.
Chardol.
Did you not know that, Glenn? I just gave you a piece of
I know you know
information
your.
you
I
never
have
knew.
never questioned your knowledge of professional sports.
Eric, I gave Glenn a piece of knowledge he never knew before.
Yeah, how about that?
Well, savor the flavor, because that ain't going to happen often there, Chardol.
Glenn, like now you learned something, right?
Did you hear? I got to do it one more time, and then I got to.
I know a lot about hockey.
Hey, Chardol, did you hear Mike Lang passed away yesterday? Do you know who Mike Lang is?
I don't know who that is.
The radio voice of the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Attack.
I love the
Pittsburgh.
I love that's gonna be a tough loss to lose a guy like that. Such a great announcer. Anytime somebody passes away, it's heartbreaking.
Center turned around. Lucci's put pressure on, but it
It's
comes to
sad.
Bo Bennett. He's into the zone. Goes to Neal.
But he probably was pretty old, so he probably passed away. He was probably like 60 or more than 60 years old, right?
Oh, hopping to Cordova, baby. We're going bowling.
You know, usually, Eric, most channels, radio, YouTube channels, you would call that a feature, a sound bite. For us, that's just background music.
Yeah.
Background noise. Chardol, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Hey, if I want to go to the game against the Winnipeg Jets and Sharks in Winnipeg game, I'll book a plane ticket and go and see you there. Should I? No, I'm saying I'll book a plane ticket and go to Winnipeg and I'll see you there.
No, why don't we get you on the show Monday night? No sense coming up here. We want to get you on the show.
I'll see you on Monday night.
See you Monday night.
Sharks jersey.
Okay, we'll see you Monday night. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
See you, Chardol.
Dilly,
sorry about that.
Dilly, you do a great job, man. But those are tough shoes to follow, man.
I don't even know where the hell to go now, man.
I didn't know the West Side Story angle, though.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
The Sharks and the Jets, really?
Yes.
Eric, I got to give him a little round of applause. That's good.
That was pretty good.
I'm not into musicals, to be honest with you.
But, okay, Dilly, real quick.
All right.
We could talk about this since we're getting kind of deep into this.
Good.
How do you like the point system so far for the fantasy baseball?
Oh, goodness gracious.
You ain't going to have no idea what to do, right? This is what I like about this.
The problem is
awesome.
I'm not going to know what to do, but no one else is
No one does.
Nobody. So it kind of
like there's no point in having any sort of strategy because it's like literally it doesn't matter at all. It's going to be one of those things where it's like, all right, see what happens. Like I hope I know what I'm doing because I don't.
Oh,
like,
man.
It is going to be
I tell you
absolute mess.
What I absolutely love about it is that it just doesn't give you points for doing well. It also takes points away from you when you're doing bad.
Dilly, have you been watching the emails? Eric's been going nuts. He's got more updates. He's got more updates than my iOS on the phone here. He's got like point strategy 15.2. I don't know. My phone goes off. I go, oh, Jesus, it's Eric again. What has he done now?
Man.
Your commissioner has made a change. I'm like, no shit, Sherlock.
Well, here's the thing. He can make all the changes he wants. It's not gonna make a difference in the underlying issue at hand where it's like
I'm glad you realize that, Dilly, because once people realize I'm winning the goddamn thing this year, we'll all be happy.
I'll tell you what, if you win it, you had just as much chance as anyone else in this entire league.
Probably.
You might as well close your eyes, set your lineup, and say a prayer because it's literally not going to make a difference.
Hey, have we figured out the only thing I don't understand? Have we figured out what kind of scoring? Like, I know the score. To be honest, I don't understand the scoring. It's gonna be a lot of
no one does.
Bernice,
Eric doesn't understand the scoring. He set everything up.
Bernice looked at the scoring the other day and she says, "How is Eric going to keep track of that?" I said, "Oh, the computer. It's all looked after." She says, "Thank God."
All I gotta do is look at the trades coming in, and I got a feeling there ain't gonna be very many trades, to be honest with you.
Why would you trade? There would be no point.
No, Bernice made a good point. She said to me, she texted me the other day, she goes, I'm looking over this lineup. She goes, good news for you, Glenn. I said, why? Because I'm not going to finish last again. She goes, well, you may finish last again. But she goes, it's unlimited roster moves.
Yeah, but they're still fab. They're still fab. So you got to be careful with the fab.
What's fab?
Your fake money.
What? Fake money. So it's not unlimited.
It's unlimited, but you still got to be in budget. Got to stay in budget.
Oh, for crying out loud, Eric.
Hey, it's 500. It's 500. 500. It was 150 league. Last year, man.
Clown league. How many plus, minus, whatever, how many scoring levels are there?
It's only the hitting and the pitching. That's it.
No, okay, how many scoring factors?
Hold on, you want to see it?
I had to scroll through it the other day, Dilly.
Yeah, it's something.
Minus one of them, you don't even lose a half of it. You lose 0.25 of a point.
Look, here it is. Batting. You get a point if you score a run. Your team. Get a point if someone hits a single. 2 for doubles.
I think it should be a 10-point bonus if you draft Matt Chapman and he gets a hit with a man on base. 10-point bonus.
4 for a home run. An RBI, you get 1. Sacrifice, you get a 1 each. Stolen base, you'll get 3. You get caught stealing, you lose.
I like all that.
Walk, right? Strikeout, you lose a point. You grounded it on a double play, you lose 2. Hit a grand slam home run, you get 4, right? That's simple. Pitching, a little bit different.
Wait a sec. Hold on. Go back to the top, Eric. Yeah, well, that's common sense. Grand slam home runs 4. Mm-hmm. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the ground into double play. It's kind of.
Hey, man, you created 2 outs, you lose 2 points. Don't hit into the ground. Don't pick a player that hits in the ground in double plays.
Good Lord. Oh, I can wait. I can't just get to the pitching. I'm going to get it over. Holy crap.
Well, look, 5 for a win, 5 for a loss. Complete games and a shutout, you get 10. You get a save, you get 3. Now, here we go. This is where it gets interesting. You get an out, right? Say if your starting pitcher goes 5, right? You're going to get 15 outs. So you get the accumulation of those outs with those pitchers,
hope.
Right? Right. Exactly. You hope.
Okay. So you get like 3.5 points.
There you go. Okay. So you're getting points
3
as long as you're getting those outs. Hits, you're going to lose a half a point. Okay. I don't want to be too, if it minus 1 point, that's a little bit egregious. You give up an earned run and a home run. Yeah. You're losing a point. You give up a walk, lose a half a point. You hit a batter. You suck. You get minus 1. Get a strikeout though. Hey, your pitcher throws 10 strikeouts.
This is where it goes off the rails for me.
No, this is fine. Holds are awesome because that's the thing we did not have. We did not have a way of the relievers was saves and Ks, right? Save Ks and wins.
Right.
So middle relief had
whip.
And ERA and whip, but you really had nothing specifically for a reliever. And a hold is important. You got to be able to hold. So you got to make sure you get guys in there that have holds. I mean, and again, you could piece together your rotation the way you want to. You want to go 4 starters and 5 relievers? Hey, have at it. You want to go 5 starters and 4 relievers? Again, you could do that as well. Now, if you're going to go all starters, well, then you're
going to run out of innings is what's going to happen.
Because
I wish you could take the innings and like position player games count off because that would allow you to just, if you said screw it, I don't want saves, I don't want to do saves, you just do all start, or vice versa, just go all save or all closers.
Okay, what's a quality start?
A quality, that's if you go, what is it? 6 innings, only 3, giving up 3 earned runs, and that's it. So you get 6 points for a quality start, right? Isn't it what it is? 6 and 3,
and then blown save. Okay, Dilly, you rush out, you get the ball. That'll come in handy.
Yeah, I'm not going. I can tell you for a fact, I'm not going to draft anyone who's not a closer. I will not be drafting a soul who is.
Oh, come on, Dilly! Look, you get 2 points for a hold.
I will. There is none point. That stat might as well be erased. There is no point in drafting a setup guy, because how often does a setup guy? Who's your setup guy?
Right.
Yes. That's a luck stat. That's a you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to figure out something, because again, you got to be careful of the innings. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the actual scoring, Eric? Is it by the week, by the day?
Every day.
Here? Total points for the year, or what are we doing?
Points for the whole season. So whoever has the most points at the end of the season wins.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's kind of Eric. So you could actually put in a lineup, go on vacation, and come back a week later and still be getting points.
Yes. Yeah, but you got to remember, there's going to be
guys. Last year, you had to really keep an eye on things.
Yeah, you still have to on this one as well.
It's no different than last year in that regard.
Different. No, because you still, if there's a day off, you better get to your bench and fill in. And again, we got a lot of bench spots to plug in players who, because man, there's how many times did we have last year where you only could play like 3 guys because the bench just wasn't thick enough.
Oh, it wasn't even close. That was terrible.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
Who put that together?
Senior did that one.
Senior.
But to his defense, we were trying to make it a little bit user friendly, not so intense. But the problem is, hold on.
Wasn't user friendly if you can only use your 35 moves.
Hold on.
Wasn't user friendly for me.
We didn't want to make it labor intensive. We found out as the season was going along that people wanted it to be a little bit more hands-on, so to speak.
Oh, and then Lottie freaking da, would you add? Well, we're adding 3 roster moves. Well, that didn't help me much.
No.
And I'm not trading with
but you had 40 roster moves by May.
By May.
Oh. If your name begins with D, if your name begins with D, I'm not trading with you.
Dilly, Dan.
That's fine.
Look, I'll give Dilly credit, man. He was confident in his team, man. There's nothing wrong with that. He had a good draft.
I took second place. I'm not going to trade a team away for joint second place.
Right.
Like, it would be different if I was lower down the leaderboard trying to claw my way up. But if you're sitting podium, don't screw with it.
That's why I kept Dan he criticized me to no end. He still does. But Dilly, the way it was a tough league last year. The way that 0.1 for last, 12 for top, because we were halfway through the season. I had to trade Ohtani to have any shot. I had 1 point for stolen bases.
I get what you're saying. You needed volume of players rather
than he was great for home runs. I was going to have 11, 12, 10, 11, 12 points. But then if you're getting 2 and 3 and 4 for all the others, I had to go. I got to give credit to was Dan.
Yeah, I mean, he worked it, dude.
He was down in like second last place, and he came back.
He did.
I think there were some shenanigans. I think wasn't he the commissioner at one point? I know the commissioner came back. I don't know. We might have to have a revote or check the vote. I don't know.
Whatever. It got weird there at the end, but no. I'll give credit where credit is due. Dan, he worked it. There's no doubt about it.
Eric, we haven't even started ours already, and it's weird.
No, this one was born weird. This one just came out this weird.
Yeah, last year it ended weird. Well, this one's not even out of the gate yet.
It's gonna be honestly, it's gonna be a total freaking
absolute just circus. Yes, in fact, this is fact.
Circus. I got 96 messages here or comments. I missed the comments.
Oh my gosh. You know what's going to be fun, though? It's always fun. The draft. The draft, I tell you.
That's the greatest part about
That's
fantasy
the
baseball.
greatest part of the whole, out of the 6 months that we're going to be doing this, the draft is the best part.
Confirmed.
Dude,
do you remember the night?
Draft. This is
Gilly, were you watching NorCal the night that I was on with Dan and Eric? And Dan wanted to trade with me so badly. And then Will B swooped in at the last minute. He goes, Glenn, I'll trade with you. Dan lost his mind.
Yeah.
Dan lost his mind.
Yeah.
He texted me all night, every night for the next week.
But that's the thing. That's the good thing about this one is it should avoid. Look, people are still going to trade. I get it. But it's going to be a little bit more because it's like, who are you going to trade for? Because again, you got to take in consideration. Okay, yeah, that batter is going to get me my home runs. This batter is going to get me my average. You got to get more of an overall type of player to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And again, you're going to get penalized if you get a guy that strikes out a lot. Unfortunately, everybody's going to be in the same boat because that's all freaking hitters do today is freaking strike out. So
it's going to be somewhat the same as last year. And you know this, Dilly. What Eric just said about having a balance. You had to have a balanced team last year. So I was up at like number 1 or 2 in 2 categories. I had the best ERA, but I had I had one point for saves. Right. No saves. So if you don't have a balanced attack, 7, 8, 9 points per,
right,
you're screwed. And that's what happened to me.
Right.
You can punt on categories because who's going to get 120 points? No one.
So right. And I punted on saves. That's what I did.
You can punt on saves. You can punt on stolen bases because those are one-offs. Because you can get plenty of guys who, like a starting pitcher is never going to give you a save, obviously.
Right.
And a Yordan Alvarez is never going to steal you any bases. So, but
Would
he'll
you
give
say
you all
the starting pitcher's not going to give you a save? Have you checked Eric's stats to make sure? It's quite possible in this league. There may be points. If your starting pitcher gets a save, you get 20 points.
That is
I can see it. Oh, God. When's the draft?
March 17th.
Oh, 17th?
No, 14th, right?
Yeah, I thought it was 14th.
14th.
The 14th? That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be Friday night. It's gonna be a long freaking draft, man.
We're doing things.
You better clear your calendar off from because we'll start it at 7. We're gonna go live here at
12 guys. Right?
I think it's 24, right? Hold on, I'll count.
It's a few more than several, I can tell you that.
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see.
I told Eric if everybody takes 60 seconds, the full allot, 60 seconds, we'll be doing the draft for 7 hours.
Yep.
7.2 hours.
Everyone's not going to take.
Well, when you put it like that,
it's
not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not going to take a minute. Look, towards the end, it may drag, but the first couple of rounds, it's going to go bang, 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 bang.
See,
I can't see. It's still not going to average 20 to 30 seconds.
Yeah, you get down into your bench and you're like, all right, I've
bench is where it's gonna
I
drag.
give none. I officially give none. I'm clicking people because I recognize their name.
And then by that time, it's going to be midnight.
Absolutely, it will be it will be the 15th of March.
Yeah, will be. I'm going to go to Fry's, get a 30-pack of Coors, and a bag of the pins. Oh man, this is gonna be done. And we're gonna go live, so we can bring 10 people in. 2 people will have to be out. But unfortunately, I would love to share the screen, but you're giving away state secrets, man. You can't be doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be nuts.
I don't want to mop up drunk pee off of my hardwood.
Well, on that note, Dilly, I'm getting out of here.
Yeah,
that's
about
fair.
that time.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Peace out.
Just a reminder, I'm not trading with anybody whose name starts with D. Just throwing it out there, okay?
Deal.
Oh man, I'm not going.
I'm actually looking forward to it. Every draft, you know what, Eric? The draft every year is like the season itself. You come in and you got high hopes.
You got high hopes.
We're all starting the same, and after about 2 weeks, I'm out of it. and you didn't. Don't laugh. You didn't do much better.
I think what did I finish? 7th or 8th? Yeah.
Did you?
Somewhere around there.
I lost track. I think I finished 10th.
Somewhere around there, maybe even 9th.
Who got the Farhanian or whatever the
Farhanian? Farhani? That was Robert. Not Robert DeVille, but Robert Boyd. He got the
Oh, I'm surprised it wasn't Robert Rothberg with his 95 win season. All right, buddy. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Guys, thanks for hanging out. It was fun. We'll be back tomorrow. What the hell? Tomorrow's Friday night. Hey, you got to bring on those clips of your calls or something, man, or do something.
Want to do that tomorrow? You've been excited about that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Hey, let's hear some calls. Yeah,
you want me to bring in the calls?
Yeah,
I was going to do it today, but with the game on tonight, and I was pretty. I work for a living, Eric. So,
got it.
Maybe if I can put a few together tomorrow, we'll. Yeah.
Maybe if you got time. If not, no big deal. I mean, I have no idea.
I'll tell you what. If I put them together and I bring them on and we play them on the show, we got to do it when Chardall's not in the house.
Of course.
Okay. I was trying to figure out how to mute him. Poor Mike Lang rolling over in his grave. We were playing his greatest calls, and Chardall's like,
I know. I was shaking my head.
Oh, Glenn, what do you think of Team Canada? Well, Eric, every freaking time. Oh my! But he did bring the heat tonight, man. I'm going to use that on my radio show. Can you name Monday's show? Can you name what was the musical? What was the musical?
West Side Story.
What were the 2 rival gangs in West Side Story?
There you go, man.
Someday I'll use that on the radio show because the Sharks.
He's giving you material. Look at that.
And I got to give him credit.
You got to give him credit. Absolutely. That was a
good job,
pull, man.
Speaking of Chardall, all right, I'll see you tomorrow night, Eric.
Mm-hmm. Yep, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We don't know what the topic will be.
What's up, Chardall?
I'm going to be singing a song for you today.
You don't have to. It's up to you, man.
I'm not saying don't stop believing because you're not having a great day, so I want to lift up your spirits.
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have tuned in, the great Chardall will be performing Don't Stop Believing.
I like
Take it away, Chardall.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they could share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers wait. Up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night.
I think we thought it meant wait.
Street lights, people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night.
Chorus time.
Working hard to get my fill. Everybody wants a thrill. Paying anything to roll the dice just one more time. Some will win, some will lose.
Some are born to sing the blues. Whoa, the movie never ends. It goes on and on and on and on.
Chorus.
Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Street lights, people living just a fine emotion.
Where's the chorus?
Somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold
he sings
on,
it like the verse.
street lights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people.
That was pretty good, except the chorus. You lost me in the chorus, man. Oh my God.
Oh
Dude.
my God.
Yes. Yeah, you only got the one horn. It didn't even qualify for the three. It was one horn. Oh.
It's all screwed. It broke. It
broke everything. It's
See you tomorrow night, guys.
Yeah,
we can't follow that one up. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Having chest pain.
There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow, man.
Good job, Chardall.
Absolutely. Right. Everyone, behave out there. Be good to everyone, and we will see you guys tomorrow night. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.